Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy Education London, and today we are looking at question 2, language analysis. Now this question is worth 8 marks for the English language paper 1. Now what I wanted to do is to provide some top tips on how to approach the question. So it is 8 marks. In terms of timing, you should spend around 10 to 12 minutes on the question. But importantly, to score the top marks, you need to explore the effect. As you can see, I've circled it here. What is the effect of language, and importantly, what effect does it have on the reader? That's how you would score the top marks. A lot of students are correctly identifying the language techniques, the adverbs, the adjectives, the metaphor, the simile, but they fail to elaborate on the effect of language. So if you want to score top marks, my top tip for you all is explore the effect of language. Okay, so one thing I can tell you for sure is that my prediction is for the insert for Monday, you will find some of the following techniques, and it's always there, to be honest. So you'll find simile, metaphor, sibilance, personification, zoomorphism, pathetic fallacy, imagery, a declarative, hyperbole, and alliteration. So you can pick out at least 2 to 3 of these and use them to write your petal paragraphs. Some of you use PEAL, so point, evidence, explanation, and link. Or alternatively, some of you use petal, which is point, evidence, technique, analysis, and link. It doesn't matter as long as you use one and you are correctly answering the question. That should score you the top marks. So make sure your analysis is in-depth and detailed. If you're aiming for 8 out of 8, which you all should be. Now, another sort of common notion that you see within the insert is this predator-prey relationship. Often you'll see within the insert a character or even an animal or even the sea or nature. Something is perceived as being the predator and the other being the prey. So that sort of notion is often seen within the insert. So my prediction is that there's a possibility of that being in your insert on Monday. And you'll also notice how the weather is used as well to show you the brutal power of nature, the brutal power and the brutal force that it has. So that's something for you to consider and also pre-plan for Monday's exam. So what I would advise you all to do is to practice writing petal paragraphs on the techniques I've listed here, so the ones in purple, simile, metaphor, etc., and practice these for Monday's exam. Now, can you comment on punctuation for question 2? Yes, absolutely. So that's an additional point, an additional area for you to comment on to score extra marks. And one advice I would give you is that sometimes, well, if you are running out of ideas, then you may want to look at imagery. You might come across a quote and you're like, oh no, I don't know what this is. You're struggling to find the technique or the word class, whatever, or the sentence forms. You can identify it as imagery. So it could be, obviously you need to make sure if it's visual imagery or auditory imagery, and you want to tell us how it affects the reader. So this is a sort of top tip for you to remember for question 2, language analysis. Now this question you have been doing for a very long time, so it shouldn't really be that difficult in all honesty, and most of you should be scoring top marks for this question. I do have a model answer on my YouTube channel, so do check it out. It is on the playlist. The title is literally GCSE English Language Paper 1 Question 2 Model Answer. So do check it out to see how I would write my own answer. And that takes us towards the end of the video. We are going to do a YouTube live this evening and also this weekend in preparation for Monday's exam. So some last minute revision in preparation. And if you have any questions or comments, you can join the live and ask me there. But other than that, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share for more. Thank you.